My cousin, when he tried to land his first placement, he pulled up to the studio with the finest liquor and the tastiest wings, hoping the artist would like him. My cousin was a real hustler, but he didn't know one thing. To get a placement with a real street artist, you only need 2 skills. Screenshot all my presets and drop them heavy, brass knocking beats.
I'm the type you bad man, pays a pill, etc. Boy, 300 degrees, you don't know by now I'm federal. If you drink the pound town, you don't know by now you better. Took some risks in the road, you don't know by now.
You probably think I'm recycling the same tutorial. Nah, this ain't no rerun. This one's slicker, smoother, got that vibey flavor with a structure flip, like some shit you ain't ready for. Before we get into this, hit that follow on my Instagram. I'll be asking for loops in the stories, so if you want to catch a vibe with me, that's the spot. Starting with brass from Expand. First, I'm laying down some simple chords. And at the end, I'm adding those little runs to keep it moving. Also, don't forget to switch up the chord progression. That keeps the beat from sounding repetitive. Adding some top notes to make the sound more alive, give it a bit of shine on top. Throwing in another brass section, just to breathe some orchestral energy in here. For the effects, I only added a low-cut EQ and some reverb. That's really all you need to make them sit right in the mix. Smooth organ from Xenology. That's one of the main sauce sounds. Watch how I'm layering it in. Doesn't have to be an organ only. You can use any synth. What really matters is how you place it on the notes. For FX, I just add some chorus, a low cut, and a touch of reverb. That's really all you need here. Classic sound for this type of beat is the lead. Don't go for anything toxic or noisy. You need something smooth and clean here. For FX, I'm using the classic trio, chorus, reverb, and a low cut. On top of that, I'm adding some shaper box panning to keep the sound moving. I'm adding a low piano underneath just to give the loop more weight and make the whole thing feel heavier. The second main sauce here is a repetitive semitone melody. It's simple, but super effective, and it gives the loop that old-school Gucci Mane type energy. For the arrangement, I like to build it up with a light intro, keep it smooth and simple, and then switch into a heavy chorus to give the beat real impact. Now let's process the loop before we drop the drums. I always cut the lows slightly, just enough to clean it up, and then press down some of the mids so there's more space in the mix for the artist's vocals. The foundation here is a classic snare and simple two-step hi-hats. To keep the groove fresh, I pitch the hi-hats up a couple of semitones. That gives them a brighter, lighter feel in the mix. I'm adding some simple open hats and a couple of perks. You can throw in whatever textures you like, but make sure not to overload the drums. Keep the bounce clean. Pause. My cousin failed his first placement because he didn't have my Cash Walker 2024 drum kit. Don't be him. All the sounds in this vid come straight from my kit. Get yours now. For the 808, I'm using a little modified Lex Luger bass. You don't need a low punchy sub here. Motion vibes is the key. Keep it moving, not just knocking. If your kick is clashing with the 808, try reversing the polarity. Sometimes they're just out of phase. Now, we finish with the final mix, panning the perks, balancing the levels, and laying down some unique drum patterns to make the beat stand out. That's where the character of the whole track really comes alive. That's all for today, my boy. Take the jams, turn them into bangers, and keep pushing your sound forward. Catch y'all on the next one. Have a good one.